back over the stadium. But like you say, E-Arena right now, ruling the roost with some of the fights they've been able to pick off on. Softening up the competition that's been coming their way as well. If they can lock this down, could be in a very tasty position. Already 14 elims. How far do they take it? And what do Godlike do here? Effect with the clap back. Good for one. Nice nade from S-Power, but Ephes tries to hold on to it. An intense encounter between these two sides. Godlike down to 2, but S-Power making the difference for now.
Godlike on our edge is a tough position to be in. S2G on their sideline. A quick rollback. S-Power makes it look easy, but Joker from a distance. Stopping the...
I'm wondering if Vitality found the flip turn vehicle, the beetled vehicle. Dude. And if they've pitched it back, that would be brilliant.
This is what, I mean, and the good thing is that for Vitality is that they are, this is their drop spot. They're already so high on the leaderboards, they can... They're already so high on the leaderboards, they can do whatever they want. They could chase this all the way if they feel like it. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay. Oh, what's this? No way!
Oh my, on a moving buggy.
And with a headshot, baby! Bad shot to the face, are you kidding me? A long time on this fight, and the longer they waited, those third parties are coming, and now you got Ida in the mix. So this is bad news for both of these teams. Dopeness is in big trouble. Vitality, I mean, they got 6 eliminations, and the fact that they're so high on the leaderboards, I mean, that's still not a bad game, but you're right. If they would have just made a few different plays, we could have seen a crazy, crazy match from them again.
They had a big opportunity here to take control of the hills. They decided to go for the fight with Dopeness. I think that it lasted a lot longer than they expected, which is why we're seeing this sort of thing unfold. They got stuck in, and they couldn't figure out a way out. It is unfortunate for Vitality, but going for the fight in the first place, maybe not a terrible idea. As you said there, though, Jukes, it's the sticking around that has really come back to bite them, because the bridge is just so open.
Yeah, I mean, teams are going to be hauling into Millie now. You're going to see HORAA having one heck of a tournament. No fear. Gonna have to make a play here. Gets Envino. Tries to hit that shot, but Godlike shuts down HORAA, and they are out of this one.
Up on the northeast side, there is time to res here. It's stage 1 on the blue zone, about to hit stage 2, and this res will come through. They'll be able to get on the road. They can out-heal it. That's a really annoying circle for a lot of teams. It pushes you up to the north coast. And I mean, it technically still has the ability to go back to the mainland.
This is so yeah, I mean, you guys can see it there in the top right. This
Smile starts to unload the clip, finds Loco, pulls him out, switching into the driver's seats. Not quite enough, and Yangon Galacticos send Hustler Crew for 6.
And yeah, that's going to be them out of here. So 16th place, tough start for them. Still Miramar left to go. We'll see if they can bounce back. But this is one heck of a game here. As this zone down in military base on the northeast side near the bridge. It's going to be a hill finish. There are quite a few little dips and valleys that teams can hide under and make some plays in. So we still have 11 teams remaining here. Everybody just waiting for that next circle to pop and deciding just where that fight's going to take them.
During the middle of all that, Vitality getting eliminated, allowing TT Project to take a central position here, puts TT Project in the driving seat of these hills in terms of stopping control. There are high grounds around them that technically have more oversight and things, but they are a linchpin of it. Going to force everyone to fight around the sides, and one of those fights is Godlike. Ida will be next on the chopping block, and Alpha 7 maybe after that. TT Project, though, steal a point away. As Darkin does get flushed out, and now it's Alpha 7 still looking to try and outlet Revo. Will he connect? No, they're not quite finding it, and that's damage being done. Dishing out death, and Godlike send them down. Alpha 7 standing with no force against Godlike.
Ole, as Obscure is now on the other angle here, trying to make some plays all by himself, but he's running out in the open. Nice little spray back in return. Amino's gonna go ahead and heal up, wait for his teammate, and that's Godlike taking out Alpha 7.
What a roll-up from Godlike. Alpha 7 didn't know what hit him. Woo! And now from the west side, Godlike are gonna look to push across. TT Project wanted the third party, but not enough to the west.
Time. QZZ.
Fallen off. I don't want to. Playing now.
Another shot off the Smile. This guy's going crazy.
It's big boom after big boom. What can you say? And the nades coming on through now for this El Pozo scrap. Dopeness trying to charge out in the open, but they're getting cut through on the sidelines. In the meantime, Godlike, who have been a little bit quiet, they're now on the north side of things and probably in one of the better spots in terms of the El Pozo teams. HORAA really can't step up to them. It's only going to be Vitality across the way that might be able to play spoiler to it, but it's still just getting hotter and more pressure is building inside these buildings.
Yeah, and this battle just keeps on ringing out here as we're gonna see Dopeness just holding the outside. S2G putting some shots onto Godlike as well. And S2G are just holding this warehouse. It's such a dominant position for them. Look at this. Godlike with the M249. Oh, that hurt though. Yeah, time to heal up.
Okay, humbled a little bit there for Salme. Has to stay alive. In the meantime, they are looking for those revives. Dopeness on their last legs here, wanting to try and make it work. 2 players alive. S2G looking to fight towards the outside now. Lost, burnt back, but in steps Hamzy to take up the mantle of that duel and will be able to win it out. The rest of Dopeness soon to go down. Solkate does get knocked in the process. As Vitality take a player as well from that. Up to 14 eliminations for Vitality, by the way, as Yangon Galacticos sailing down the cliffs, but I think they're under pressure. Vitality on 14 eliminations. Jukes, I said it before. I didn't even believe myself when I said it.
This is unreal. I mean, Razy has been just dominating right now. Meanwhile, I mean, this is just, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. They're stuck.
There's nowhere for them to go. S2G trying to extract as much value as possible. They've got 5 elims. Down Godlike go, by the way, into that HORAA position that we saw before. But a lot of their players are suffering. 2 of them now have fallen. It's all up to Salme on the off angle here, on that high ground. He's not in the next zone, but he's got a nade. And he's going to send it forwards, takes down his own teammate, denying the point. Vitality want to watch this one drop, and Federalis wants to get closer, wants to be in with that opportunity as S2G join the jump.
Here we go. Now we're seeing it from Vitality's perspective. They've got so much sight lines here, but these teams are just battling their way to find any sort of coverage. And you're
on this angle here, maybe get in with a chance of
that one looks too good though. And those who have been toxic, and then finally it's just like, all right, time to relax, okay? Good old central zone. Nongshim Red Force are dead center of this one. They're looking to have a good game. Yangon Galacticos are going to be holding that south side. E-Arena, craziest first match ever, and then really letting off the gas here towards the end of the day. Can they pick it back up? That's the question. Take a look at this replay here. Lupa, bang! That's what I like to see.
Beautiful. Scrubs him out of the game with a nice little headshot from Lufa.
Headshot.
Needs to pick that one back up. And you're right, we are seeing these snipers a lot more, and I for one, I'm here for it. Unfortunately, the Winchester doesn't seem to be amongst them, despite sounding the coolest of all of the weapons in the game. Tianba, they are trying to find a little slice near to Godlike. And Eagle wants to suppress the angle too, but that's going to be made all the harder by the third party from Vitality across the road to the east. In comes S2G as well from that northwest side, trying to move past, but Ida finding those shots. Amino will find one more knock over towards Tiamba, isolating them just to the longhouse now.
Oh, you're going to see shots ringing all over the place. The Wolves are starting to get beat up. That's QZZ getting knocked by Tiamba. There's fights happening everywhere. Eagle's going to go ahead and try to pick him up. Looks like he should be able to get that res. Meanwhile, on the other side, in 12th place.
With teams trying to leave from Chuma, pretty decent split on this compound, Dukes. This is going to be a tough position to try and get across towards, especially with Vitality holding out on your east side. The south approach is currently stymied by all of these teams trying to leave from Chumasera. It makes that ground pretty difficult to move around, not to mention Nongshim Red Force taking that compound that overlooks the approach. So for now, Godlike are big chillin'.
Big chilling right now. 7th place, 27 points. A good win here will have them definitely kicking back and relaxing a little bit more than they would if they didn't. E-Arena really relying on that first game here. That was 39 points in one match. 58, that's a great...
You want to see. It's the teams from Chuma.
And it's going to be very happy to just share.
Casualties. A bit of a of course,
Vitality still in the mix when it comes to the top 5 teams. This is, again, a big opportunity for a squad, especially like S2G, to make something happen. And they got some good sight lines here.
I think this is a big opportunity for Godlike as well, right? On this position, they have got all 4 of their players. Etch is currently putting pressure on. Not too many other teams are going to be pushing towards this compound. Could potentially third party from Hustler Crew. But Etch making this crossing is going to be tough because, I mean, Nongshim Red Force, they've got a sideswipe on the approach as well. Moving through this compound is going to be so difficult. The question is how many points are Godlike going to get for this hold? Because if Nongshim just take them all, that's a little bit of a drought.
Yeah, let's see. We're taking a look there at Godlike. How many eliminations are they going to get? They're going to have to fight out ETSH first, though. S-Power's got that nade. He's cooking it. Actually, no, he's just holding on to it. Waiting to see the approach from ETSH. But so far, nothing. This is both these teams are in the circle right now. And they know that if they do fight this, the chance of them getting third-partied is pretty high. So I'm not surprised to see them just play this a little slower for now.
I mean, you say it's pretty high. I feel like a full squad third-partying this is probably fairly unlikely. I mean, the most likely is Hustler Crew, but either are playing as a duo. Do they want to leave that longhouse? Probably not. I think it might just be a straight-up back-to-back fight, but with Nongshim Red Force having their attention diverted, S2G now it's go time for Etch. A nice Molotov to place to cut the cross, but Etch pushed straight on through, and speed is there. And it is aggression to find it. A nice nade blasts to a part of the seams, and Godlike hold their nerve.
And the crowd goes crazy. The Godlike fans getting nice and hyped up for that one as they get the eliminations and keep all 4 players up.
Where was the third party? Not there. Hustler Crew not in a position to go for it either. Not going. Nongshim Red Force in the meantime took down S2G, by the way, who do end this match currently in 5th place, but that
they are there.
It is going to get a lot easier for them. Out to their west is because of Nongshim.
To really make this, use these points. They do have that coverage, but this is outside a circle. The problem with the zone is that there's not a lot of spots left to take. The only way to really make this win happen is you're going to have to make a push, and you're going to have to get it done the hard way.
Yeah, it's really tricky now to make ground in this one. The reason Dopeness can't push up the roadside there out to their west is because of Nongshim Red Force and 721 GS, right? Both of those 2 teams have the angle to control the roadside. If that...
Get it!
With 13 elimination of Hustler, they're looking to play.
Utilizing their time, pushing up, but they gotta battle. It's Team Vitality versus Dopeness. They're trying to get away. They say, no, we don't want to deal with this. And they are punishing them on the way as they go straight into the jaws of Nongshim Red Force.
Oh, it's not gonna go well for you there. 2 players alive, that's all they need on the crossfire, being hounded out of position by Vitality. With 13 eliminations for Nongshim Red Force, they're looking to play with the big dogs here, but Vitality are the biggest of dogs in this lobby. It doesn't matter if you got an MG3 Loco, Axel is still gonna run rings around you.
And you guys gotta remember, if Team Vitality win this game with 9 eliminations, they will pass up 4 Thrive's 2-day performance in 1 day alone. Let's take a look though at Godlike Esports in the building. They got their shotguns loaded. You can see Mania pulling the pin. Psych! Putting it right back for now.
Uh-oh.
It's them versus Ida, though. Oh, yeah, S-Power getting knocked. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult.
Another nade being cooked now for Rita, Manya, and Same on that angle. The backstop's there, a little bit of damage, and S-Power now is very low. Admino can't step forwards. There's off angles to be dealt with. In the meantime, Hustler Crew have gone down on that north side. The res, I think it's going to stick here as Same keeps his nerve up into the building, and nade being cooked in response now for Admino to try and take down this duo from Ida. This is the step that they need to take now. S-Power with another nade, but the shotguns are lying in wait, and it is vicious, it is brutal. A second one into the mixer. As Vitality chime in as well. Down goes one for Ida, but Darkin still giving it a good go. Over the top they roll, and Vitality may do the unthinkable.
Vitality pushing Godlike at the perfect time, and it's Godlike going down. It's Vitality versus Nongshim Red Force. A great performance on the side.